Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Prize Picks video. In this one, we're talking about the NBA for Monday, April 29th. In the video, we have 5 picks for you guys to consider, so stay tuned to hear all 5 of the picks. And if you guys want more picks, we have a private Discord where we have 5+ cappers giving out more picks, including myself, but I'm just one of them. You can see over the weekend some big hits when we don't make videos. Nice 4-pick slip here that I hit. Volo hit a 25xer 6-pick slip, giving out picks from all different sports in the private channels. You can see Bossman, another one of the cappers, giving out some slips that hit as well. We even have people giving out regular picks here, and on Fliff hitting some nice picks as well. So definitely consider checking out the private Discord for a ton more picks. You can see private Discord members hitting a ton of slips here, and we also do give out underdog picks as well. So definitely check it out. It's less than $1 per day to get in here, get all those picks from 5+ other cappers, including myself. I do give out more picks in here, but also going to be opening up the free sections over here so you guys can get in here, talk about different picks you're liking or not liking in the free channels. We're going to open that up. We don't open it up too much, so look for that link. So if you guys want more picks from all those cappers, definitely consider signing up there. Less than $1 per day. You guys saw all the wins, but also opening up the free sections, some of these free channels. So definitely check for that link down below in the description and pinned comment as well, so you can get in there, get locked in for the rest of the NBA playoffs. And we still got NHL, MLB going, so a lot going on in that Discord, so check it out. Now let's get into these picks. So I'm actually going to start with the OKC Pelicans game. We only have 2 games up right now, so if you want picks for the third game, I will be posting those in the private Discord along with a bunch of other cappers in there. But let's get into these first ones. So going to be going to Josh Giddey here. I was a little concerned about Giddey, honestly, in the first game because he played like no minutes, but now the last 2 games played a good amount of minutes, and he's been playing extremely well. Even last game when they won by a good amount, he played a lot of minutes, and this is a line that he's just been crushing when playing the minutes, 15.5 points plus assists. So really liking Giddey here. We're going to take a look at him over on Outlier, which does have a free 7-day trial if you want to check it out. I'm going to show you guys in this video how I use it every single day to look at some of these lines and data on Prizepicks and other player prop sites. So you can see over 15.5. He's only hit it 52% of the time this season, just over half the time. But you can see he's only averaging 25 minutes on the year. A lot of these games he was playing low minutes, which was concerning. But in this series, we saw him play just 19 in the first game, then follow that up with 25.7 and then 31.1 when they won by 21 points. So still in that blowout, he played a good amount of minutes. So definitely good to see. We could see when he plays at least 25 minutes, he's hit this at a 73% hit rate, which is pretty crazy on the season. And in 41 games, he played that many minutes. But then we can also see when he plays over 30 minutes or 30 minutes or more, he's hit this 100% of the time this season, 13 of 13 games. So really liking Giddey here. I think his minutes are going to be more secure here, because he has played so well in the second and third game after really struggling in that first game. So going to Giddey for the next pick, we're going to go to Brandon Ingram here, who really has been struggling. So we're going to take the under here on the PRA. He's just been struggling all around, with Lou Dort on him primarily. Basically has been like shutting Ingram down, and a pretty high line for Ingram, especially in this series when they're really just focusing on shutting him down because there's no Zion to worry about. McCollum's also been struggling. So, Brandon Ingram has just been pretty bad, I'll be honest, in this series. So that's like the main reason we're going to him. But also, only a 41% hit rate on the season to begin with. In this series, a 0% hit rate in 3 games. He's not even really come close to this one. You could see 24 on the PRA in his last game, 25 in the one before that, and then like 21, it seems like. So it hasn't even come close to getting 33. So just a really high line. I was surprised it was this high. It is a do or die game. So he's probably going to play a lot, even if they're losing by a good amount. But still, just can't see it for Ingram. Still probably dealing with some injury issues and playing through in the playoffs as well. This line just seems way too high to me. And if some of these lines have bumped by the time you guys are watching this, just do know I do post these picks in the private Discord as well before the video comes out. So if you want to get in on some of these lines and you're noticing that they're changed, they are in the private Discord. For the third pick here, we're going to come over to OddsJam, which is another great tool for finding value on sites like Prizepicks or Underdog. How it works is they look at other sports books, and based on what those lines are, they give you the percent chance to hit. So one of their favorite picks in the NBA is going to be Kason Wallace over on a half a three made. So he just needs 1-3. And all these sportsbook minus 130, minus 140, minus 135, minus 141 on Pinnacle, which I think has the sharpest odds. So I'm liking Kason Wallace over, and all these sportsbooks are as well on the 3. We could take a look at Kason Wallace if you aren't super familiar with him, because he is a rookie and hasn't played like a ton this season, but has a good role in this offense in the playoffs so far. So on the season, a 68% hit rate on this, which is pretty crazy because there's a lot of games probably where he's played under 15 minutes. So to get a 68% hit rate on this is pretty impressive. And we could see in this series, he played 18 minutes last game, almost 19 the game before, and then the first game, same exact, almost 19. So I think we could give him at least 17 minutes in this game, and then we're going to see a big change in the hit rate here at 72%. But when he plays between just 17 and 22, which is kind of the range I have him in, it's still a 68% hit rate. So like in Kason Wallace, I think he's going to be able to hit this. I think it could be another blowout, and he could even see like in the 20s of minutes. This is why I have this range here set up to 22. So for those reasons, going to be going to him, and that's from OddsJam. Great value if you want to try him out. Use the link down below to get a free trial of that as well. So we're going to go ahead and lock that one in. Then for the next pick, we're going to come to the next game, the Celtics Heat, which is actually the earlier game. And we're going to go right here to one of the popular picks. It's going to be Jovic over 8.5 points. And the reason that I'm really liking this one is because he's been playing a ton in this series, especially the last game. They need his shooting, his offense out there. That's what he's basically out there to do, is to shoot threes. And he's been doing pretty well. He's been smashing the 8.5 point total. So, this one may seem a little high to some people, but he has been playing a ton in this series, and I think he's just going to get all the minutes like last game. We saw last game he played 34 minutes. Game before was 25, and then almost 26 in the one before that. So has just been playing huge minutes, especially that last one. So when he plays at least 24 minutes, it's a 61% hit rate. He's played at least 25 in each game this series, so he's at a 64% hit rate when he does that. But last game he played 35 minutes, and when he's played 30 or more minutes this season, he's hit this over in 6 of 6 games. And honestly, I project him for lower 30s of minutes. So really liking this one for Jovic. I think that's why so many people are on it, because he's just been playing huge minutes and scoring pretty well, which we didn't even look at his recent games. 15, 11, 10. So has been pretty easily hitting this one, especially last game with all the added minutes. But going to him, and then going to another popular pick here, Derek White. These are just popular at the moment, and these are actually live to change even quicker, because basically a lot of people are jumping on these. But the interesting thing about the popular picks is you don't know if they're jumping on the over or the under, but I'm going to the over again for Derek White, who has been playing just well all season. And to me, he's not really like a role player. He's kind of like one of their main players here, one of their main scoring options. I would put him definitely in the top 4 of their scoring options, behind Tatum, Brown, and maybe behind Porzingis. He could even be third. And you can see on the season he's hit this 68% of the time. So a huge hit rate in this series. He's got 16, 13, and 20 points. so has been clearing it in this series as well pretty easily. And I think he's just going to be in for another nice game. You know, the minutes have still been there. The least minutes he played in the last game when they won by 20, he still played 31 minutes. So, you know, when he plays like 30 minutes, this hit rate has got to be even higher. It's at 74% hit rate. So, liking Derek White in this one, I think he's going to be able to have another solid game and hit this one for the fourth straight game in this series. So, liking him. And if you want more picks, I do give out more picks in the private Discord in addition to 5+ other cappers. You guys saw some of these massive wins that we showed you earlier from the weekend when we don't make videos, and we give out a ton more picks. Over here, a bunch of people hitting underdog. We give out picks on as well. So definitely get over here, check it out. It's less than $1 per day to get access to the private Discord for more picks. But also, I want you guys to join up in these free channels where you guys can talk all about the NBA and Prizepicks and some of the picks you guys are liking or not liking. So both those links will be down below. And our cappers here, you can see It's Legend Matt thanking one of our cappers here for some nice slips. So definitely check it out. Less than $1 per day for the private Discord, but also check out the free sections we want you guys to lock in here for the playoffs. We got MLB and NHL going strong as well, and always locked into the PGA. So we'll see you over in the Discord, and subscribe to the channel.